Alrighty, folks, hello again. Welcome back to Destiny 2. And as you know, the season is starting to wind up to its high point where the final plot lines are going to be discovered and everything's going to start coming unraveled. So, now just right off the bat, I'm not exactly sure which new corrupted labyrinth there is, just because now all three of the expunge missions now reflect the pinnacle. I could just run in and do the Tartarus one again on the Tinkled Shore, but at the same time, there's likely a new one available this week. Oh, excuse me. Now, going forward, the Grandmasters have officially launched. Grandmaster strikes are now available. If you go into the Vanguard tab and you go down to this bottom right corner, you will see Grandmaster Nightfall. This time, first up, it is the Glassway. And you have to be at least 13, or I forget what power you have to be to even access it, but you have to be, I think, 1325 or 1335. There is a power limit that will allow you in, and if you don't have a lot of leveled up gear, if you're not pinnacle cap, it can be kind of hard, but most people will be able to get to it if you've been keeping up with the season. Now this time around, let's see, we have the Glassway with Arachno, Fallen Vandals, Spawn Spiderwebs. It is Barrier Overload with no radar, Grandmaster modifiers, which is the usual, join in, disabled mob champions, lock loadout, match game with extra shields, which is to say all of those, as well as Felmon's algorithm, which means incoming void damage and any aerial damage is increased. So I'm not going to have exactly a tutorial for that. I haven't done it personally myself, so I wouldn't know. But that is what is the Grandmaster for this week is, as well as our Nightfall. It is the Glassway. So with Gambit as well, there is bonus infamy available, but that is pretty much the only new things right off the bat. Now, moving into the seasonal challenges, let's see, the Dark Network, which is past the Splicer 7, as well as champions defeated anywhere in the system with bonus progress for Override or Expunge. And Expunge sticks in 9 minutes or less. I already have done that, so that's a free collect, as well as collecting Ether by playing Strikes, Gambit, Crucible, Public Events, and more. You might have already had that done. Now, Machine Gun Splicer and Override or Expunge, defeat enemies with machine guns. Recommend an Heir Apparent for that, just because it's tanky and also it's pretty good at just having general ammo amounts. Now, for the infamy, earn infamy ranks in Gambit. Actually would recommend you do it this week just because there is boosted infamy. Now, as well, Cadre of Contenders, or Cadre of Contenders, complete matches in the competitive playlist, earners bonus progress for wins, and as well as complete any Nightfall strike on Grandmaster. Now, it is much more simple this time around. Basically, play comp, play Gambit, do a Nightfall in Grandmaster, and that is all the weekly challenges going through it. As well, let me do the count. Let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, then 48, 55, now 62. So 62 total challenges with 75. So we'll at least have another 2 to 3 weeks, maybe 10 weeks total, like before, like last time I think it was, for that. Now, oh, hang on. Oh, that one from last season, the make is now you look like Cloud Sword is available. That just caught my eye. All right, so ignoring that as well, on to what's new with Europa. Well, let's see here. Let's see. We have the Asterian Abyss for the Eclipse Zone. We have the Core 4. This is Tanic's challenge for Deepstone Crypt, as well as the, let's see, was the Warrior for our Empire Hunt this time around. Now, another thing to check is the Vault of Glass challenge. That is the only Oracle for You challenge. Basically, this is Oracle's challenge. You cannot destroy the same Oracle in regards to position more than once. So, to explain, the Oracle by the stairs, you would break that, and then you cannot break that one ever again. It is not specifically about 1, 2, 3, or 4. It is specifically about the location of said Oracle. So, an easy method to do this, I've seen often, is basically you just have your team post at each Oracle, and when that happens, you just essentially rotate one over. So let's say I was at the bottom right stairs, then I would hit that one, and then I would shift to the cliff right stairs, or the right side cliff Oracle. But yeah, that is the challenge for our vault this week. And as well, for Crucible, let's see, we have our usual comp. It is Showdown for our Rotator, and in addition to Survival, Rumble, and all the usual bits. Now, of course, I'll be covering Path of the Splicer 7. I am super excited for that. Let's see, that's challenges, strikes, everything, challenges, Gambit. Okay, so I'll be challenging, I'll be doing Path of the Splicer just momentarily once I actually wrap this one up. and we shall see where this story is taking us once again down the rabbit hole. And I will see you then.